But first, we're following breaking news tonight. Arkansas head football coach Sam Pittman has tested positive for COVID-19. Thanks for joining us for your 5 News at 6. I'm Erica Thomas.
And I'm Veronica Ortega. We start our team coverage with 5 News reporter Juliana Clipson, who is live at Razorback Stadium with more details on the Hedgehog's diagnosis. Juliana?
Yeah, guys, right now, Coach Pittman says he's feeling fine, just a little bit embarrassed and disappointed he received that positive test result. He's also wondering if it could be a false positive. He got the news at 6:30 this morning, just 2 days after taking the field here with his team at Razorback Stadium on Saturday. Coach Pittman is asymptomatic right now, and no other players or coaches in the Arkansas program have tested positive, according to the university. Everyone in the SEC is required to get tested every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday. And Pittman's routine Sunday test is the one that showed a positive result. Medical staff tested Pittman again today to see if his result from Sunday could have been a false positive, since no one else on the Arkansas or Tennessee programs have tested positive.
Yeah, I'm just disappointed. I mean, you get into coaching to coach, and I'm just disappointed I'm not going to have that opportunity to do that, assuming the test wasn't incorrect and that I don't get three negative tests in a row, which I'm hoping I do.
According to the university, if today's test comes back positive, that would confirm Sunday's test was a true positive test result. If it comes back negative, Pittman will be tested again tomorrow and Wednesday in hopes of getting 3 consecutive negative tests. If that's the case, Pittman said there is a chance he could take the field and coach on Saturday. We're live in Fayetteville covering news where you live. Juliana Clipson, 5 News.
All right, Juliana, thanks. Also joining us now, 5 News Sports' Tyler Cass to explain how the football team will keep its schedule even while Pittman is sidelined during all of this. Tyler?
Yeah, Erica, until Coach Pittman gets back those second test results tomorrow morning, the goal is to change things as little as possible. Obviously, there will be some difference because, well, the head coach is normally at practice. Today, Pittman addressed the team before practice via Zoom and says he'll review practice tape later tonight and discuss it virtually with the coaching staff. Pittman is already a delegator by nature, so coordinators and position coaches will continue to run practice groups as normal, with an equipment staffer taking over Pittman's normal role of timer. If the positive test is confirmed, that's how practices will go all week, with Barry Odom handling interim head coaching duties on Saturday for the trip to Florida. It's not ideal, but Pittman is confident in his staff. We'll hear more from the head hog himself coming up just a few minutes on in sports.